After the European Union Parliament passing a resolution that Uganda must come and send a representative in a parliament so that they can answer questions which were raised about election violence and abductions, torture during the elections, the government of Uganda came out to reveal that they are not going to appear in that European Union Parliament. And through the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, OKELLO ORYEM, he even insinuated that a person who made those allegations is going to be charged for treason. You clearly see the contempt. He said these statements.
Whether I receive it or I don't receive it, I'm going to give it. It is not important. But what I'm telling you, it will not happen. My ambassador will not be appearing. We are not giving Chagulanyi the pleasure of a Ugandan ambassador sitting next to Chagulanyi at any platform. Chagulanyi has committed treason. He's going to betray the good names of the people of Uganda to those bazungu out there. So we will not give him the pleasure.
That is OKELLO ORYEM. For those who don't know, the person you are seeing, OKELLO ORYEM, is the State Minister for Foreign Affairs, was also a former first son. That means he's a son of the former president, I think, Tito Okello Lutwa, if I'm not mistaken. He was the last president before Museveni came into power, because you remember in the 80s, after Obote was overthrown, Tito Okello Lutwa became president after a brief coup where Museveni now took power. When you see such replies done by government, most especially by a former first son, you clearly see the contempt, the bravado, the ego. And they always tell us, the Bible tells us, since he's a Catholic, okay, ego comes before a fall. All leaders that have fallen straight to their stomachs have replied in such a way, instead of replying to the critical issues. So the purpose of this video, I've come to talk about the reply which were made by the Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, what it means for our politics, and most importantly, the study materials you can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're into this channel, please subscribe. And if you're watching this video from a different platform, please head on to YouTube, type in Sula Mawagali. There's a lot of content of this nature. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, it is now very clear that the government is playing contempt, because some of them, most especially the government propagandists, came out to say that the European Union resolution are not binding. But they don't know that the European Union Parliament is consisted of world powers. They may pass a resolution, and that resolution may go to their respective parliaments, and they can get a decree which can influence the UN resolution. I remember when they were attacking Gaddafi, God forbid, I don't want them to attack our country because of a single leader. That's how it started. The European Union Parliament passed a resolution. Tripoli, by then, the foreign minister and Gaddafi and co came out to bastardize it. The resolution went to UN until countries, NATO, then it shifted to NATO until countries bombarded Libya. And for me, when I look at OKELLO ORYEM's statements, you clearly see that he doesn't learn about history. At least people who have ever been in families who have ever tasted leadership should know, based on their fathers, what they passed through. Because a revolutionary kid like OKELLO ORYEM could understand that his father was once a general who led the country briefly under those circumstances. The issues that brought that circumstances was because of the 1980 war, which was greatly stolen. The same things that happened in the 80s are replicating itself now. In fact, very many people come out to say that history repeats itself, but very many people also come out to say that stupid people repeat history. So everything that happened in the 80s that culminated into a civil war that lasted for almost 5 years, it is being replicated. And the players then have children who are playing now. When I see the CDF Moses Karugaba tweeting that he needs this one in his head, he wants to kill this one, he does this, I shudder. The only person I give thumbs to is maybe you are the son of Yusuf Ude and Akena, the son of Obote. At least for them, they come out to speak specifically to the problems that happened in the 80s. So as the administration of General Kaguta Museveni is bastardizing the EU resolution, in the near future it will bite. They would want to take the clock backward, feeling that maybe they would have replayed in a courtesy way, but it will be too late. And for me, as a Ugandan, what we are heading through is so dangerous. Sometimes even me, when I'm doing these videos, I start to fear, because as time goes on, even the civic space is shrinking, the freedom of speech is reducing. Okay? So for me, I feel really, really bad. Of course, it's my opinion, and many is truly Mr. Makindi, Kavisulaiman Magal. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.